I think that's correct. We'll see in a second, I guess. Here, actually. Wait. I'm forgetting two things very important. One, I am missing my music in the background. I do want my music in the background. At least for me. You should be able to hear it. But I cannot. So let's open you up with VLC. There we go. It's good for me. Hi? Hello? I'll be right back in 30 seconds. Glove sounds. These gloves are ancient. Oh, don't tell me my skizzers are behind the computer. There. Okay, we can make this work. Okay. Think we Gucci. Nice to meet you. Okay. Gloves. I've had this. Can we be friends? Maybe. Probably not. Parasocial relationships are a very scary thing. Shalom. Phoenix Flame. Who's pinging me on my phone? Oh, Bumble. Bumble's pinging me on my phone. I got this for Christmas last year, and I have not touched it yet. I mean, I don't know you. That's, I guess, the point of the problem. I don't mind being friends, it's just that, I don't know you. So, I've been waiting for the opportunity to do this for a while. And this seemed like the right opportunity. Yesterday was my birthday. I had to resist the temptation to buy another Lego set, since I've had this for over almost a year. But it's a little bit beat up. It was beat up when I got it, so it's okay. How do I open this guy? Let's see here. Okay. I think it opens from here. I think this is, yes, this looks right. Okay. Here we go. A little bit wrong order here. 3, 6, 4, 5, 1, 2, some sort of rod, and the instruction booklet. What's my threshold here? Feel that. I mean, so Lego has these adult series, right? And this is part of that. And this is also part of their larger botanical series. And I'd really like to do more of them, you know, if I can get myself to do them. This is what I have scissors for. Shalom. Oh, come on. And I will clean this all up later so we can just throw that on the floor. Drink my adult beverage. So let's start with one and then put the rest away for now, I think is the way to do this. Just to make sure that I have the space I need to do what I need to do. This, thank you. It's exciting. You know, I said it at the 1.5K, but I never expected to reach this, and I'm very thankful to be able to. Hi, Kit. How you doing? So, I don't think you can read this because I'm using my webcam. I have. I'll share the picture of this afterwards, but I mean, you can tell this isn't exactly a good place to be. You know, clearly there is some jank going on here. Lego helps you to be more patient. The problem is when you have no patience, with my ADHD relates to that hardcore. So, the art of bonsai. I tried growing bonsai once, didn't work out. The art of growing miniature trees in decorative pots originated in China over 2,000 years ago. This Lego variety is much more modern, but the process and outcome is the same. You assemble, plant, and prune your Lego bonsai, then watch it as it grows into a beautiful creation you can be proud of for yourself and share with others. That's what we're here for. I got some glare, so I need to look. Growing up in New Zealand, Lego designer Nicholas Voss always loved trees and plants, but admits to being pretty bad at looking after them. Luckily, he's much better at creating beautiful horticulture from Lego elements. His first Lego bonsai tree was created as part of his work with the Lego Ninjago series, and since then he's become the bonsai specialist within the Lego design team. This is a really cool thing, to be honest. One tree, two varieties. Yeah, so you can see here it comes with two sets of leaves, which is really cool. There's the regular leaves, and then there's the the cherry blossoms. And not that it particularly matters right now. I'm going to be doing green right now. But come springtime, I would love to switch out for the cherry blossoms because I think that would just be cool to do. The biggest challenge for Nico was deciding which two leaf variations to include for you to build. The first variety is the much more traditional bonsai tree where the foliage ranges from bright to dark green, with the juvenile buds being darker in color. The second tree is inspired by a Japanese cherry blossom and is much more colorful with striking light purple blossoms. Both options are full of character and capture the wonder and beauty of a real bonsai. Lego bonsai trees are surprisingly robust and thrive in indoor environments. Be sure to dust occasionally and your bonsai tree will continue to remain healthy and beautiful for many years to come. Plants from plants. Yes, so this is this PLA? The Lego group is working to build a more sustainable future for the children. Currently, more than 80 Lego elements, including trees, leaves, and bushes, are made from plant-based plastic, produced using sustainably sourced sugarcane plants from plants. These elements represent the first steps of a bigger mission to make the Lego bricks from sustainable sources by 2030. By the way, if the music is too loud, please, 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 please let me know. So, the first thing here is going to open you up and grab the handy dandy brick separator, which is this guy right here. I'm going to want this. And I'm going to want a drink. I drink like a fish. Not alcohol specifically. That's a mood. So we have 1, 2, 3. Brings up the pot, the soil, and the base of the tree. 4 seems to be the leaves of the base tree, of the ordinary tree. 5 is the cherry blossoms, which we will assemble the cherry blossoms, and we just won't put them on. And then 6 is the base. So I suppose we could really do this in any order we want. But I do think it makes sense to go with 1, 2, 3. So, let's start with you. We have, I think, 2 of these. Do I want to dump these? Do I want to dump this? I think we dump this. There we go. And... I think we might need you already, because I do not see tubies. Yeah, okay. So, I don't know why they decided to put these smaller parts into a separate bag, but they did. Oh well. Whoa, 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 whoa. I dropped them. There we go. Found it. And we'll just throw you aside too. I'll clean up later. So we need you and you. And you just go like this. Looks like simple enough. And then we just take the other one of you and bring it in. Off to a great start. Let's bring up instructions like this. Boy, you might have to leave the frame. I'm sorry. I kind of need this space. Well, it's in a bag. I'm talking about the bag within a bag. A bag of milk and a bag of milk. So next up, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 of these guys, it looks like. I gotta drink this before it gets warm because it's nice right now, but once it gets, like, there's a threshold where this does not taste very good. And this is here. Trogue's Independent Brewery Master of Pumpkins. I do not have a chalice that fits a pint, so we're getting the Collins glass. So, house wit with cinnamon, clove, ginger, and nutmeg. Not going to read that, just wanted to show it off. But what we can do is... Why am I looking over here? That's not where I'm going to get information on. Yeah, I wouldn't want that. I had a stomachache the other day. The taqueria warned me that the sauce was spicy, and I ignored them. And that was a mistake. And I had a stomachache for the rest of the day. I tell you, working with a stomachache is hard business. Okay. Then we have 1, 2, 3, and 4 of these. And then 1, 2, 3, 4 of these. And that just goes here. Here, oops, here, and here. Now I will say on the music, so this is coming from the public domain project. It is supposed to be public domain classical music, and it's just as much for my sake as it is for yours. As much as I'd like to be able to do this, I would not be able to do it without having some additional stimulation, and the music does that for me. But because it is public domain, I should be able to use it in the backing track. And if I had done things properly, I might have been able to separate things out, but I did not. So now we have you go in the center, and then we have 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, and you just go right here. What a press, what a press. I know. It doesn't look like much, but it does look interesting. So this looks to be the base of the tree, I suppose. Because I don't know what else it would be. Now I've made a mistake. And that mistake is wearing this hoodie because I am sweating. But I do not wish to bare my arms, for they are unkempt. But I might have to. So, we will see. Boop. And boop. Okay, so we have 4 singles here. And then walking to 10 of these 4x4s. I think that's all of them. Okay. Push you up so I don't lose you. So these go like this, it looks like. I know. You never know, I'm so inconsistent. Come on. Boop-a-deep. Beep, beep. I'm a sheep. I'm not, but, you know, some... Oops. Can't get caught in my glove. Did I miss one? Meh. Hello, another kitty. Another kitty. Good to see you. Now I will say, this is another reason why I chose to stream this in particular, is because this is something I've wished, I've wanted to see somebody else build this, and there's like one, or like every time I looked, there was only like one other ASMR style build of this. And I'm not going to say like that I'm like super great with this right now, because I mean, PS5 box should explain everything. But like being able to do like a chill build and have that available for other people, because it's something I wish I had. So there's value in that to me, I think. But I couldn't have thought of a better time, and I've been wanting to do this for a while. So we have the 4 hinges. Uno, dos, trois. Where is... oh, right here. This guy's gonna get lost again. So it looks like they just go like this. Hello, Jackal. Good to see you. We are just chilling. Be sure to grab yourself a nice, relaxing beverage. Whether that be a nice adult beverage like this beer I have here, a hot cocoa, a tea, whatever you please, as long as it is comfy. I believe that it is this that we want. I can hear the neighbors upstairs. Here we go. I see how they're coloring this. That makes sense. Maybe I need to pull you off this. I'm glad that you're feeling nice. So I probably want to rip you off too. I do have the brick separator. I should use that more often, probably. There we go. And finish you off. I mean, it's looking good so far. Not much of, it's just the base, but it's looking good. This guy is the brick separator. This isn't a piece, this is a tool. I think this is what you're talking about now that I realize it. So this is on my side, just if I need to like take this piece off, then I can do that. I don't know how to use it, but it exists to be used as a tool. In fact, I know I dropped one on the floor, and I know that there's one over here. Oh, I dropped one. Here we go. Oh, there we go. No, this makes, okay, everything makes sense now. Everything makes sense now, I think. Yeah, in here, right here, is the brick separator. So there's it is a 4-in-1 tool to be able to lever these smaller bricks off of each other. Yeah, I think I got it now. And I'm thankful you kept on me after that, because I would have missed that. I would have missed that. Okay, 24 of these little shields. So we got 1, 2, oops, 3, 4. Hello, Betty. 5, So the peculiarity I find, right, is that they have these pieces like this, and I wonder why they do that sometimes. Maybe if it's just to break up the monotony in the build. Well, no, I think Kai Kya was talking about this. I had dropped one of these guys on the floor. Thank you. I turn old. Thank you, Jackal. Sorry. Coffee. I'm wondering if they have these pegs, and I'm wondering because they're invisible in the end. They have no functional use. So, my birthday was yesterday, and it was a long day, but it was a very pleasant one. Spent the day with my sister, family. We had a game night later on. Got to play Mysterium, which I bought for the event. And there we go. And got to play Flux, which was a game I first played Flux 10 years, I think, ago. No, it was just a cough. I had a little something in my throat. But thank you anyway. And thank you, Marlene. Good to see you. 7:14. So, I played Flux for the first. It was Monty Python Flux 10 years ago with Boy Scouts, and it had been ever since then. It had been a game I wanted to buy, but couldn't justify. It's a $16 game, and it's just a card. And it's a card game, and I couldn't justify spending $16 on a card game for some reason. But I finally bought it for growing old. I finally bought it in just this weekend, and finally got it played. It was maybe the highlight of the night, to be honest. So yeah. Zoop-a-doop. Now, we are all old people, so we fizzled out fairly quickly after that, to be completely honest. Mysterium did not last as long as I wish it had because we were just all too tired to finish it. And then I left early. It was the first to leave, I think. And I made a cake, and, well, if you follow me on Twitter, you will know that did not exactly go well. Tasted fantastic, though. Okay, so this goes like this. And just making sure that this is all correctly seated. There we go. There we go. Got a little hair. And boop. And a boop. Okay. It's beginning to look like something. I think we start here. These gloves. Maybe I should have picked better gloves. Or maybe I shouldn't have been so fearful of showing my hands. But I wanted to give this the white glove treatment. I mean, it wasn't my house, so I had work in the morning. Everyone had work in the morning, to be honest. So, you know, that's just adult life. With a party on a Sunday, I had one beer, and that was it. Now, I'm not a heavy drinker in the first place, but, you know, ooh, what is your favorite flavor of cake? I didn't see that one, sorry, Jackal. That is a tough question to answer. I will tell you what it is not. It is not red velvet. There is this trend of making everything red velvet, and I'm not on board with that, because in most cases it is just going to be no worries. In most cases they just make chocolate cake with red food coloring, and a real red velvet is more than that, but they chose to make it now. Ooh, you know what? Okay, I know what it is. Smith Island cake. It is a local cake, local to Maryland, made technically only on Smith Island, but it is I think a 7-layer cake. It is 7 layers of yellow cake, and in between it is these layers of fudge frosting, and it's just great. Like, it is a good frosting to cake ratio, because sometimes it's like not enough frosting. Like, you get a good balance of frosting and cake in every bite, and that is something that is hard to accomplish in other cakes. Of course, I've never made a Smith Island cake. I don't plan. So a real a real red velvet cake. So you can color it with beets, but you don't have to. The original red velvet cake. Same here. The original red velvet cake was just so beets are a flavor, like a sugar substitute and a red food coloring type situation, but with red velvet cake, what it was is that you would have, I believe, this natural processed cocoa, like completely unprocessed, and the reaction between the cocoa powder and the rest of the ingredients in the cake, like the buttermilk, would actually turn it red. Not the super intense red that we normally associate with red velvet nowadays, but moderately red. So that, I believe, is the history of red velvet cake. I could be wrong. I could be very wrong. But nowadays, a lot of cocoa powder is actually Dutch process, and the Dutching process prevents that reaction from taking place. So I had the cake I made last night, all cakes are chemical reactions. What do you think baking powder is, right? Baking powder and baking soda. So why do I have this extra piece here? Did I miss something? Can we take a step, can we take a step back and observe here? Or is this supposed to be for later? We might just go with it for now, actually. We'll just go with it for now, because we have this base, which looks very nice. So let's just leave it as it is. Well, no, I mean, it's cool. It, like, you made a good joke. I won't blame you there. But yeah, everything, like, baking is all about chemical reactions, and it's kind of beautiful. So that is part 1 done. No, it's okay, because beets is a very, like, common alternative sugar substitute and a red food dye. So you don't have to be sorry about anything. I better have one of these guys, because this says 2. And I only saw 1 in the box. So we might have a problem if I only had one. So there's not another one in the box. I love that. I enjoy making red velvet cake, I won't lie. Now I'm gonna be, it looks like I only have one of these two. I'm gonna have to, you can actually, I love cheesecake. I don't like eating it. I mean, I love cheesecake. It makes me feel guilty every time. I'm gonna have to order one of these. I'm gonna have to order one of these, I think. And you can do that. You can ask for brick replacements, and I think they'll do it for free up to a certain amount. So. The other cool thing about cheesecake is just that there's so many different versions of cheesecake. Like, I think New York cheesecake, like the American cheesecake, but because I'm American. But there are many different kinds of cheesecake. Throw you out. And then just dump you with the rest. So what do we have here? We can put you aside for now. We have this. And then we have 1 and 2. And I think this is just aesthetic. I might be able to get away with not like needing this for completion. Oh man. I wish I could. I mean, I know that's like a not good problem to have, but I wish. Now, the cake I made on Saturday was supposed to be marble, and it did good. As I said, check my Twitter. Like, I'm not trying to promote my Twitter, but like, it was just a me being dumb, and it's not the first time I've been dumb with cooking, even though like I understand cooking. But if I don't eat for a certain period of time, sometimes I get shakes, and it can be very difficult to focus if I just don't eat. So I try to eat regularly. And being aware of the risk of not eating with hyperfocus, I don't think I've ever missed a meal because of hyperfocus, because I try to be aware of it. You don't gotta understand anything. I'm just vibing is cool. Okay, we need another one of you, and then we have an L piece somewhere. Where is it? Here we go. So you go here, and then you go here. Does that look right? Yes. I did that once with pasta, dumping ground beef down the drain. I've done that with pasta before. Thankfully, the sink was empty, so I shouldn't have, but I definitely picked most of it back up. Because it was date night and I kind of needed to have pasta ready. I don't think they ever learned that happened. Jasper, if you are in the audience right now, I am very sorry. Oh, did I do this wrong? Oh, I did do this wrong. Now this is what the is this what the see? That's what the brick separator is for. So I don't know if you've watched like the first role play that I did. The hot cocoa one. Ooh, did this wrong again. But in the last scene, I made this joke that you're not supposed to drink hot cocoa before bed, and that's true. So I think that it's a misconception that so people say that chocolate has caffeine in it, and I'm pretty sure that's not true. But there are compounds in the chocolate that act like caffeine. So chocolate before bed will make it harder to sleep and lower the quality of your sleep. Fun facts. So we have this is a gray piece? Here we go. Here we are. And this just goes like this. There we go. Okay, we got a sub-assembly, it looks like. I didn't even realize until just now that I am casting a shadow. My face is casting a shadow. I can't do anything about it because it's just the apartment lights. But I didn't even realize that until just now. That's funny. Excuse me. What am I looking for now? I need one of you and one of you. And that looks like goes like this. Is it now? I know that it's made by pesticides make sense to me. Okay, sub-assembly done. So then we get this guy, and then we have a little white piece. Boop. And we have what looks like, is this one of them? No. Where are, I'm not seeing any single, oh, is it these? This is what I'm looking for. I'm looking for this one. And then you as well. Here, get that moisture out of here. And then you. So then we get you. No worries, no worries. I don't know what what the delay is on me versus the broadcast, to be completely honest. This was all I had no proper planning of this, even though I was just too busy yesterday to be able to do basically anything about this, and then I worked for 8 hours today. No, I worked for 8 hours, as far as anyone else knows. Oh, that's very interesting. I like that. I like that. That's really cool. I mean, you're not going to see any of this, so that's why they can get away with the cyan here. So you figure that they might make. I mean, they're doing this again. I think to make it more interesting to build, but you have these filler pieces that can be any color, and they still choose to make it consistent, which is cool. I have no idea what's going on upstairs. Then we have another one of these guys. So this just goes right here, it looks like. And then we have, I got glare here. Okay. So one goes like this. Come on. There we go. I love that sound, that little clicky sound that comes in with. It doesn't happen all the time, but when it does, it feels real good. There we go. Okay, so now we got this weird piece, right? Yeah, one of you guys. Actually, two of you guys. Okay, so one goes underneath here. Come on. There we go. And then the other one goes right here. And then like this. That is nipple snapple. Yes. Yes. This is my life. I hear everything. Oh my. Don't. Thank you. Thank you, Rose. As I said, my birthday was yesterday, but this was the time I had to celebrate it, so. Oh boy, what are you doing here? I need to move this to get the glare out. So we have let's just get my pieces together. Boop. Boop. And boop. Looks like you. A shelf, it looks like. No, you. Don't feel bad. I enjoy living here, to be completely honest, you know. I mean, I think it's a family upstairs, so if I have to deal with a little bit of noise for the children to be able to do what they need to do, I'm not going to complain about that, to be completely honest, because it's an important part of development. I think this is the piece, but that's really hard to parse. Yeah, okay, I can see it here. So this starts with this. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. Oh, it starts with you getting here? Yeah, this looks right. And then here. And here. Yeah, that definitely sounds like a family, so I really just wouldn't complain. But then you go here, and then you go. Wait, no. Okay, I got this in the wrong spot. Here. And then hello, Ryan. Here and here. Come on. Yeah, there we go. Interesting, very interesting. And then this goes. Excuse me. Trying to figure this out, but this doesn't make sense to me. Did I do the wrong one? I did do the wrong one. Okay, so there's because if I'm gonna guess 28 is the mirror side. Okay, so it's the same construction but in the opposite order, right? Looks like it. So we should be able to put this guy. So we skip. You did 28, and we'll do. Okay. Boop. Really? Is that really correct? It has to be. Okay. So now we actually have to do this again. 1, 2, 53. You might hear my air conditioning running. Ding. Doot. There's another shelf here somewhere. Where's the other shelf? Here we go. And then curve, not curve. Oh, I love that. I love this interaction going on. You go like this. Well, happy birthday, Fox. My birthday was yesterday, but I was too busy to do anything about it yesterday, so I wanted to do it today. Happy birthday, Foxy. I am a fake birthday. For me, at least. But happy birthday, Foxy. Snap-bola. And then boop and a boop. And then you get to go here. There we go. Looking like a some sort of fighter jet. Oh, I'm sure I will someday. So I know that there was the Catboy, or the cat person, listener, but Catboy speaker me, Nya, almost definitely, not to chase trends, but I know that's I want to do what I want, but I also know that people really like cat person speakers role plays, so it would be a smart decision to do Catboy. And it is on my list because you specifically asked for it. And I would have done it if I gave myself time to for October, but because of the timing issues I had, because of the timing issues I had with getting things done and writing scripts, easier said than done. And I just ran out of time. And the Wolf Boy was an older request, so I felt like it was the right thing to do. Those were actually some both of those Monster Boy audios, the Werewolf Boy and the Fluffy Boy, were really old requests. So I felt like I really needed to get those done. But I would love to do Catboy audio someday. Trust me. Okay, so we got bring you back down. Excuse me. I had been dreading Fluffy Boy for quite a while, actually, because, first of all, Kerman, that, I don't know how to describe that, but that, means something to me. I don't know how to describe it, but, it means something. But as far as Fluffy Boy, that was the one that I had a lot of, anxiety about writing. One, because even though it wasn't intended to be this way, it was part of the, I'm thinking the tickles in particular, which I sort of I really glossed over, but when in the original request, and I did even verify that this wasn't the case, it approached really close to fetish content, and not to yuck somebody's yum, but that's just not what I'm here for, right? And it's something that ASMR channels actually have to be concerned about. Is this a legitimate request, or is this somebody trying to get off on your content? Didn't want to go in that direction, but I guess we're here now. Okay. Werewolf was another one where I actually thought that I would be able to find a script on Reddit. And I could not for the life of me. Like, the request was Shy Wolf Boy with a crush on the listener. Okay. That's like a gimme. Like, there should have been hundreds of scripts on Reddit for that. And I didn't find any. So I had to write my own, and it wasn't until that morning I was in the shower and I was like, oh, this is exactly how I'll do it. I just found it amusing, so. Is this asking for... Well, I don't have any others, so I guess it has to be asking for these. So 2 of these, and then 2 of these. And then it goes in like this, and this is symmetric, so I don't think it matters. And then these are symmetric, so I don't think it matters. I'm pinched. Pinched my glove. I'm not surprised by that. I think that, so I had a friend, a roommate in college that is really into werewolves. And yeah, they do. Ooh, I got liquid on my instruction booklet. That's bad for resale value. Not that I'm ever going to sell this, and this instruction booklet is probably going to get thrown away, but neither have I. Okay, we got stair steps. There should be 2 of them. Here we go. And then we have, so this gets put together like this. Come on. There we go, Betty. Oops, basil. Oh, was I not supposed to put this 3rd one on here? No, I was not. Okay. And this is what the brick remover is for. Making use of that tool. And then this gets put down in here. Excuse me, Bruceby. And then we get these little pipes that go here. Oops, the basil. Another one here. Right. You are what I'm looking for here. I'll be honest, like Twilight is like a very interesting case study in culture, right? Because it was really popular. It lost popularity, like it was popular to the counterculture became popular. And now it's just not culturally relevant anymore. How is this getting... Oh, I see how it's getting set up. It is hard to see some of these instructions in the glare. Oh, that sucks. Darn you, licensing. So you go in here in the center of the triangle, and then you go in here. Pogs. And then we have 2 more of these hinges, which get put together like this. Very interesting, very interesting. See, again, I mean, this is my programmer's mindset, because like there's clearly a very different objective here. The objective here isn't to like minimize the amount of pieces, right? It is to make the instruction, well, it's more that I have a glare going on here, so I cannot see some of these instructions very well. But like as a software developer, I'm trying to find the most efficient way to do something if I can, balancing, you know, the time it takes to implement the most efficient thing. But here, their objective is to make it an enjoyable building experience. And so if they can substitute a piece for a different piece serving the same purpose, they will do it, I think. And we've seen that already. It's just fascinating to me. And like, it's really incredibly mundane. I wouldn't be surprised. Like, they're built to be possible to follow. They do not have to conform to reality to be able to do that, right? Like, you'd think they'd have to, but all you need to do is like whatever you need to do to show what you need to show is what you need to do. There's actually I don't know if any of you have watched JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, but there was this blog post about how they made the opening for the original series part 2, or like part 2 of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and they use 3D models for that. And to get the iconic JoJo pose, they had to bend these models in ways that just weren't possible in reality. One of you, I could ramble about anything and everything if given the opportunity. Okay, so we go here. So you go here. You go here for some reason. That is a tight squeeze. We get one of you and the little weird thing. Oh, is this a frog? I don't know if it'll focus. It's a frog. Right. It's a frog. Okay. Not frog. And then I need you. So you go over here. And then frog goes over here. Right? Frog? Frog? Does frog not go over here? Squishy, where are you? Squishy, are you lurking? Sorry. I hope not. That would actually be embarrassing for me. This doesn't feel right. Come on. Oh, I had it in the wrong direction. That's why. I wasn't reading that correctly. One of these little branches, one of these guys, and then one of these darker guys. Easy peasy but breezy, easy breezy, beautiful cover girl. This is killing my back. I know, it's, is that correct? Looks like it. And then you go face down, it looks like. Hi, Peachy, how you doing? I mean, it's relaxing for sure. Like, yeah, I almost wanted to get one, to be completely honest, and I just didn't. I haven't played Minecraft in a hot minute. How do you connect here? There's only so many places you could connect. Oh, is it like this? Yeah, this is how it's done. I mean, model kits are like sort of like Lego, right? It's all about the building and the journey. I have finished my beer. I do not have a glass with which I can switch to a different beverage, unfortunately. Bada bing, bada boom. Then we, is it here? Down below. Oh, Peachy, you missed out. Now, if it's not your thing, you know, it's no big deal if you don't want to build a Lego model. But if you want to build a Lego model, I highly suggest getting one. And, you know, as I said, and there are adult versions of Lego now. Like, this is, like, the Botanical series is honestly one of my favorites, like, in quite a while. There are a lot of Lego sets that I think would be fun to build, but just aren't that interesting to look at. Excuse me. But the Botanical series looks like it's fun to build, and it's like actually like it's a good presentation piece in my opinion. Like a good piece of furniture after the fact. So we have you. Oops. A little twisty here. Gotta fix that. No, like, I mean, there are children's Lego kits, and then there are the adult Lego kits. That's all I'm saying. Bandai models, Gundam anime figures, yeah. I've wanted to get into those for quite a while, but you know, it's one of those things where I'm not like involved in a lot of it, in like the culture that surrounds it. Oh, for sure. Excuse me. Just coughing. Just coffee. Let me get some water. Of course, now you know, now that I'm an adult with a job in a job that pays well, I can buy whatever the heck I want, but what do I have the time to do it? Oh, I will. I will die someday in the future, but probably not now. No, I'm just coughing. I'm fine. You and you. That's weird because you don't have. Why would you do that? Just making sure I got this right. Yeah. Hi, Kiyomi. So this goes here. How are you doing? Oh, I heard they're going outside. They've opened up the. I should not be talking about my neighbors like that. But I heard them open up the balcony door. I do not get a balcony. Stop shouting. It's okay. I'm just teasing. Come on, snap in. Snap. There we go, Betty. So then you. Oh. Okay, so that is beautiful how this connects together. So. Yeah, it's just more like I'm not involved with the mecha anime scene, so like I could get something that looks cool, right? I'm going all over the place with this conversation, and I'm very sorry. Yeah. So I could get something that looks cool, but because I'm not like invested in that scene, it wouldn't mean anything to me outside of just the building. Yeah, glass sliding door. I do not have a balcony. I'm like a basement level apartment. So I hear everything above me. That's what I like cool about this. You know, it fits. It makes this little wedge that is perfect to just like click in, and that is just beautiful. I love that. That is beautiful to build there. Okay, so we get trunk. And then slot you in. Slot you in. Maddie, where are you? I'm joking, of course. Maddie's not obligated to join, and I didn't ask them to join. So we get these 3 little trunks here. And I need to look around to look at this to see how they fit into the bigger picture here. So looking here, feel free to ask whatever question you want as long as I can legally and comfortably answer it. Boop. Come on. No? Oops, something fell. Oh, the frog fell. How could the frog fall? Oh, yeah, so here, let me, so, first of all, is the music overpowering on, like, is it louder than me? Because if it is, then we need to fix that. But the thing is that I have ADHD, so even though I'm enjoying the process of building Lego, it is not actually stimulating enough for me to be able to do it without having something else going on. So just having the background music and being able to talk with you is more than enough stimulation for me to be able to do what I need to do. And also, you know, I think it's topical for an asthma stream. So I have the public domain radio project has a radio, or the public domain project has a radio for classical music, and these are recordings of 78 RPM records created before the public domain. Like they are public domain, so it is safe to stream with them, safe to use this in videos, and it's something to listen to. Now, I was not diagnosed with ADHD until my 20s. I'm in my 20s, but like I was. Oh yeah, and yeah, there is a very heavy overlap between of the people with ADHD and the people with autism, and depression, as Jack was saying, or as Kiyomi is saying, is that, you know, like when I was a kid, I was being treated for depression. Nobody ever took the time to think, is this depression because of something else? And the answer was yes. It's because of ADHD. You're setting up standards for yourself that are unreasonable because of your ADHD, and because you're failing to meet them, you're getting depressed. Thank you, Coconut. As I know I have to say it every time. Yeah, and it's crazy, right? How that happens. So I am once again missing. I'm gonna have to do one of these another time. I'm gonna have to order one of these online. Excuse me. Yeah, ADHD and depression go hand in hand, I think, because, I mean, and not to discount the idea that depression, like, can happen naturally, but in a lot of cases, you know, depression is caused by chemical imbalances. ADHD is very much a chemical, leads to chemical imbalance problems. I'm not a psychiatrist. I took my only experience with psychology was in AP in high school, and then community college. So like I have no room to talk on that subject. So this wraps around. Yeah, that tracks, to be completely honest. And you know, I have a twin sister, and she was diagnosed with ADHD as a child, but because I was the smart kid, and you know, people didn't care, right? And you think, and it was like that diagnosis, you think back and you wonder how, like, the system was just not set up to allow, like, you, if you were a good kid, or if you were able to cope, they just didn't care. And it's unfortunate, because it meant that I didn't get the help I needed when I needed it. But oh well, water under the bridge. Water under the bridge. How does this work? More leftovers. Right, like, yeah. So this goes like this. There we go. Thank you, Venji. As I know I say it every single fracking time, but my birthday... No, don't worry. You don't have to worry at all. My birthday was yesterday. I am just celebrating it today because I was busy yesterday. So, one of you goes here? Is that correct? What? No, that doesn't track. What? I see now. Okay, so it goes like, does it go like this? Yeah, it goes like that. That does not. No, I see how they're doing it, but that's okay. I see it now. There, more hair. Kill me. I've shown. There are pictures of my face in my community page. You know, my face is out there. Oops, basil. Okay, and then this looks like this gets to go in here. These root pieces were originally used as elephant trunks. I can see that, these root pieces here. That's beautiful. It's not weird. It's more exciting to see it live. No, I mean, yeah. Just search through my community page for photos of me. It's fine. It's not weird at all. Maybe a little weird. It's okay. I don't mind. Come on. How do you sit in here? No, really. How do you sit in here? Do you just like? There we go, Betty. This is the bonsai Lego thing. Now that we actually have, you know. Okay, so I can actually put the roots basically in here however I want. Oh, and I have this in wrong. So, oops, can I bring you out a little bit? Come on. There we go. So it should actually be like this. There we go. There we go. Ah, yes, I painted my nails once upon a time. Because yeah. Now. This looks like it should almost be like that. I mean, I say I'm old. I'm 26 as of yesterday. So, if you are younger than 21, I suppose I do not want to hear your comments if you are younger than 21. Sorry. Okay. So this is a fun part. So here's number 3. We're on to number 3 now. And 3 is composed of bags and Kitty, Kerman, please stop procrastinating. Finish your paper. I believe in you. You can do it. Once you finish the paper, you can do whatever you want afterwards. But for the time being, please focus on the paper. I am here if you need background noise. Do not focus on me over your paper. So this is fun because we just get to dump. I've never seen Lego do this, to be complete. Like, I've never. What other Lego sets have this, where you just dump pieces in? Like, we're not assembling anything here. We're just dumping. Are these different colors? Oh, they are different colors. We gotta redo this. We gotta redo this. Oops. No. That was close. Okay. So I see. So this was supposed to be, it looks like 4 different bags, but I only have 2. But I'm gonna dump all of these into one. throw my bags out to the side. Shake these up, stir them about. And now we just add the soil. Add this. Nope, whoop, whoop, whoop. As I said, I don't think I've ever seen a Lego set do something like this before. But I want to know. Peachy, isn't this like the second time you've asked this? Come on, Betty. Just dump the, there we go. There we go. Oh, Kiyomi. Okay, I'm sorry. I am bad at memory. Please forgive me. Forgive my transgressions. This is really cool and going to be miserable if I accidentally drop this somewhere. But that is number one. That is 1 through 3. That is 1 through 3. So we have the base of the tree. I cannot show this to you because I will dump the soil. But you can see it, right? I'll take a picture. I actually don't own a printer, so I can't. That would be great if I did, but I don't. Sorry. I will take a picture of this when it's done, and I will be sure to post it to the community page afterwards. But I do not have any other camera, and if I move this camera, then I ruin the frame. So, okay. So, because of the time, it's 8:42 on my side. We've been at this for an hour and a half. I'm not closing this, but I'm only going to focus on... I'm not going to do the spring. I would love a bakery set, like a bakery series would be great for Lego. Maybe draw the rules. I need to learn to draw. So we'll do the greens and then we'll do the base, but I don't think we'll be doing the cherry blossoms tonight, unfortunately, because I do have work in the morning, so I do need to wake up at a reasonable hour. We'll see. Excuse me, my goodness, grave maybe. Okay. Nope. That was close. Fell right into my lap. Separate these out, or keep these separate. So, a leaf. That sounds bad. I'm thankful. Sometimes I'm thankful that I'm salaried. Oh, I'm a software developer. I really enjoy my work, and I am willing to answer just about any question that I'm not legally bound to not answer. If you were genuinely curious, I love talking about my work. So no worries there. Because my work is I wouldn't be doing my job if I didn't enjoy it. And I'm thankful that I'm able to work a job that I enjoy, because I know not everyone has that opportunity. We do our own software in-house. It wouldn't be anything that you've experienced because it's like a specific. It is a niche of sorts, and that is at the point. Like in general, I would be fine with talking with like in programming circles. I'd be fine with talking about the specifics of what I do for work, like what kind of software we build. In the general circle, I'm not sure I'd be willing to. I hope you understand. It's kind of weird, like, because if I'm in a programming, like software development Discord, you know, there's more people there than there are in this stream. But there's like a split between, I don't know. And then we put you. I mean, I work in robotics. I make software that makes robots work, a specific type of robot, but like, yeah. Oh, that is beautiful. That is beautiful. You have the little frog. You can't see him, but he's hiding underneath this branch here, or this. That's beautiful. I love that. Okay, so we gotta make 3 of these. I think that's what it's saying here. So 2 of these circle boys. An FBI robot. No, I'm not. I'm not associated with any government agency. Okay. Actually, not military either. I am private sector. For what it's worth. If you dug deep enough, you could probably find your name. Ooh, I mean, okay. No, so let's see. What have I worked on? I still need to actually build this thing, right? What have I worked on that I can talk about? Because there's things that I've worked on, there's projects that I've taken over. And then so like conceptually there's this project I've enjoyed, but I took over that project from somebody else. So it's not exactly like my thing. I did this backwards, didn't I? Yeah. Well, it's not what I can legally tell you. It's more like, well, part of it. That said, I'm prone to oversharing, but it's also like, what is my favorite, right? Because what I find technically interesting and what I enjoy doing, and I can like something for different reasons, right? Like what might be the thing that I find most exciting for one reason isn't necessarily my favorite thing ever, but it's a really hard choice, to be honest. Like in recent history, and I actually like this as a story, so I will tell it. When I was in college, I had a college advisor because we were required to have college advisors, and they would tell us what. Okay, it goes here. They would tell us like what we should take for courses. And so my professor would always, or my college advisor would always say, databases are relevant. You should take a databases course. And every single time I shut him down. I did not want to touch databases with a 10-foot pole. Well, I've had 2 jobs out since college. And both of them involve databases. And so it is the one thing I constantly regret not doing in college, is having taken the course that my college professor told, or college advisor told me to take, and that being databases. So actually being able to interact with the database in a meaningful way, which was one of my more recent projects at work, was very valuable to me, because it meant that I was finally able to like make up for the thing that I had been missing in college, because and something I actually genuinely enjoy doing now is working with databases. And I tell you, fixing the database we had at work was a huge mess. So we need 3 of these. And I don't blame my predecessor for putting me in the mess that I was in, that I had to climb out of. And maybe my hubris got the better of me, and it wouldn't be the first time, and it won't be the last time that my hubris got the better of me for something at work. But I really felt like I needed to do a better job than what was done before me, and my predecessor clearly didn't have the experience to understand what was going on, and I'm not going to blame him for that. So the important thing was to just fix what was broken, and I did, and it works 400 times faster now, because who would have thunk that doing things correctly would do that? I sound a little too snarky for someone that's trying not to blame his predecessor. I'm sorry. Okay, so that's 3. How do these fit into the big picture here? Okay, so we have 1, 2, and then 3. And I'm sorry if I was rambling a bit with that. It's just something I tend to do. Right, and it takes a lot of power, like a lot of physical effort to not, like, to not just fix the things, but to acknowledge when it's not necessary to fix the things. And we actually probably lost a contract recently because of my hubris, to be completely honest. My hubris, I think, got us in trouble at some point, and I'm gonna continue to regret that for a little while. But what's done is done. Thank you, Peachy. That is Peachy. Yes. I'm sorry. I'm fishbowl brain here. Can't remember these things always. So, now, if you're curious, it means nothing if you're not a programmer. But the language that we use at work is C++, and I really don't like C++. It is maybe my least favorite language. And during this database adventure, I did maybe a little naughty thing, and I injected some Rust code into our software. So that's not something you're supposed to do, but it was something I did because Rust is my favorite programming language of the day. Hard to believe that it's been I mean, in the grand scheme of things, I started programming proper like started my education in computer science in 2013. So it's been almost 10 years that I've been programming in some capacity, not in a professional capacity. In professional capacity, it's only been 3 years or so. But I've been programming for 10 years, or nearly 10 years, and that's crazy to think about. Nothing wrong with that. It's not for everyone. And you know, it takes a certain type of person to do programming. I don't blame anyone for not doing it, to be completely honest. You know what? Actually, let me just finish the other one of these first while I have this page open. I'm interested in knowing too, Kitty, what you do for major, or what you did for major. You know, it's not for me to gatekeep, but I knew somebody in college that chose computer science as a minor, not because he liked it. He hated computer science. But he knew it was lucrative, so that's why he did it. And it's not for me to gatekeep, but I feel like life is too short to just do something that you think is lucrative if you hate it so much. Now, if you're good at it, right, that's a different story. If you enjoy being good at, like, people enjoy generally being good at something. So if, like, in the case of advertising, right, Kitty, I do hope you enjoy it. And if you're good at it, you know, I think it's a lot easier to enjoy something if you're good at it. If you're bad at it and still enjoy it, that's also good. But being good at it helps. Okay. And there's another nubule. Taking a gap year is valuable, but be very careful. My sister took a gap year after community college, and she has not been back. It's been 3 years. It's been 4 years. So take that gap year, accept it as a gap year. Just be mindful is all I can say, I guess. Because I think it's important to be able to take a gap year. I didn't take one, but I did take longer. I did the community college to university track rather than straight to university. My high school grades, because of my unknown ADHD at the time, weren't particularly great, so I felt like it was necessary to take the community college track. And I did much better in community college anyway, so. And then I did well in university. We might as well just finish the job on these guys. I think that's what we're supposed to do anyway. Excuse me. So, be mindful of your mental health and do what you, and there's a very fine line between self-care, which is very important to do, and then self-destructive behavior, which is bad. Like sometimes it is self-care to do nothing all day. The issue is when you do nothing all day for a lot of days in a row. And it's very easy to fall into that. And I know that from experience. Boop-a-doop. Let's just get these leaves done. And then pulp. And then come down the home stretch. Majoring, oh my, got some fields here. Got some very interesting and like valuable ones too, right? Like, and not to discredit, you know, any major, but there are some more useful majors than others, and I appreciate, and not that it's my place to judge, but I appreciate that you were choosing between, in my opinion, two very valuable majors, right? Like, for both you and Peachy, I should say. Yeah, have you tried the Iwi kitty? The electronic wind instrument. I used to play violin, on that note, by the way. And this is actually a fun story in my mind. I used to play the violin, and I started that in the fourth grade. And wow, the color balance on this is awful. Wow. I'm just now realizing how bad this is, because this is a very vibrant green, and you do not get that at all. ADHD. As I was saying, I started violin in fourth grade, and was in the orchestra class every year. And every year, because I didn't practice because of my ADHD and a general apathy, I suppose. I enjoyed the violin, I just didn't practice. And I didn't do my homework either, which is why my grades suffered in school. Like, I was a smart kid, I just never did the homework, and when homework is 50% of your grade, you cap out. But anyway, looks like that's unfortunate. I think arts like that are very important, so it's sad to hear that they're gone. But every year I was last chair, second violin. So I was the worst violinist in the class, which isn't surprising when you don't practice at all. And as I said, if I had known I had ADHD, maybe things could have been different. In my senior year of high school, I had a choice to make. There was a class I really wanted to take, and it was only available at one time slot. Why can't I get this guy? It was only available at one specific time slot, and that was the orchestra class. And there's only one orchestra class time slot too, so I get one or the other. I don't get both. Well, I picked that class. I picked it over orchestra, and at the end of the year, I was very sad. Oh boy, to have been out of the orchestra class. But the class I picked instead of orchestra was AP Computer Science, so I think I made the right choice in the end. Now, why did you make me do all of this before putting these guys on? Because this is just obnoxious. Now I have to figure out... I guess I can just put them on wherever I want, really, can't I? Jackal, you two are amazing. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Yeah, this is bizarre. This is soups bizarre. I really think that I can just probably put these wherever the heck I want. But they all seem to be put in the same general pattern that I really wish they had told me to do before. But I guess they wanted us to do it this way. I guess they actually, yeah, I guess this makes sense. Music theory's hard. Oops, this is the wrong spot. Like, to be completely honest, I don't think there's anything easy in life, right? Like, it might come naturally to you, but that doesn't make it easy. Peachy, I'll let you explain that one if you don't mind. So I can put these wherever I want, but I'm going to put them all in the same way, which is the way that it's described in the manual. Don't worry, Phoenix, and thank you. Thank you. As I said, I've said it every time so far, but I will say it again because it's worth saying. My birthday was yesterday. We celebrate today, for I was busy yesterday. And it's nice to see your face. And by your face, I mean whatever you want to call it. That sounds rude. This is right? There we go. That's right. Oops. Is that right? Yes, I suppose it is. Oops. I do not like that sound. That is not a good sound. I had this leaf backwards. And I turned 26 yesterday. So I am old. Don't remember if Demon Dice is 26 or 25. It's her birthday. Not that Demon Dice and I are on the same level, but I don't know, something in my mind just sticks out to me about her. About being, because the fact that we're, at one point, we're the same age. But I don't know when her birthday is. Demon Dice being a rapper that I listen to on occasion. Maybe the only rapper I listen to regularly, so take that as you will. I can't wait to get copyright strikes on this public domain music. I'll look forward to that. Maybe it makes sense to do these leaves right here when it's on. I don't know. I guess there is something pleasant to the building process here. Doing it now instead of... But it is a slightly bizarre choice, in my opinion. My high school music teacher, actually, you know, the one that I stuck with for the 3 years out of the 4 in high school, actually retired recently. I heard that he wasn't in very good health, which is why he did it. Very tragic. There we go. That's the worst, is when you have a teacher so bad that it can more or less change the course of your life. Yeah, I almost was a math teacher once upon a time. I was working on majoring in math and in education and mathematics, and again, I'm thankful I didn't take that path, but I tried to save a few bucks in this intro to education class. And I tried to save a few bucks in this class by taking the e-textbook. And trying to use that textbook was such a miserable experience, I withdrew from the course and changed my major. Worked for the better in the end. But still, for a textbook to be that bad, that you change the course of your life in response, that's bizarre. You know, I wonder if my neighbors above me can hear me. And then they get my whole life story because I did therapy and telehealth. So, you know, I'm talking to my therapist about my life, and then my neighbors get to hear everything about my life. Ooh, I just pinched my glove. I did this wrong. This bud goes here. And go here. There we go. And that looks a lot like a bonsai to me. Okay, so now I just get to adjust the leaves basically however I want. So this is the tree. That's great. So now we'll put you aside because we have a little bit left to do. Tree. So we're going to ignore the cherry blossoms for now, which is unfortunate, but we're low on time. Oh my goodness. Every one of these blossoms is a tree. With 101 frogs available, this is the greatest number of frogs used in any single Lego set. And that is beautiful. Peachy, I am sorry for you. I think that I feel for you, Peachy. But let's chill a little bit, okay? Not that you're doing anything wrong. But let's just keep these chill vibes, if you get what I mean. We're coming down the home stretch on... Squishy! Squishy, I've been waiting for you. I'm sorry. You came at the greatest moment. Oh boy, boy, oh boy. Oh. No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. The frogs, the 101 frogs that we're not playing with today, summon Squishy. You need to fix your sleep schedule, Squishy, but don't let me tell you that because it's rude. It's rude for me to say that. Okay, we have 3 L bracket pieces. Are they in here? Yes, they are in here. I'm gonna have to clean this off later. There we go. I feel like I've told all my good stories. If I do this again, what the heck am I supposed to talk about? Okay, and then 2 of these. Frog King. Great. Thank you, Squishy. I appreciate it. Birthday yesterday. Today we celebrate. I've had my single alcohol for the evening. It's been good. I've really been enjoying this stream. It's been a good time. So very interesting what they're doing here. Very interesting. Forking. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Squishy is a good leader. Squishy lead the frogs. No, that's chickens. That's the chicken gang of the Okay, so then we need you, Squishy's ultimate frog, and then you, and then you, and then you. It's always interesting to see how they will, you know, it's been good. It's been real good doing this. I'm gonna get one big brickle here. And they want 2 of these? Is that right? Yeah, frog, gang of the frog. Okay, so 2 of these pieces. So, put you aside for now. Come on, Cinnamon. You've all made a horrible mistake. You can't let her be leader. She might be a good leader, but you'll find out later. You'll find out later. Or maybe you won't. I don't know. Fucking frogs. That's beautiful. You've created art today. You will dominate the world with Frog. I am for you. Nope. Then you. Boop, doop. Boop. And boop. Another set of you. It's called. That sounds about right. It's the frog fire department, right? You start fires in the name of the frog. You're all arsonists, because that's what frogs do. They commit arson. Okay, so we've got our 2 of these. And they just connect together like this. I hope you enjoyed opening that package, whatever it was. You're not obligated to be here. I appreciate that you're here, but if you need to leave at any point, you're free to. Yeah, we started a cult of the frog. You are free to join, but you are not free to leave. Squish. So, is that right? Is this right? There we go. Okay, and then. Boop. Oh, so you accept Frog as your Lord and Savior. Once you join the cult of the frog, you are not allowed to leave. Oh boy, this looks obnoxious. So it's bada bing, bada boom. Welcome aboard, Captain. So it's 28. I do not like the number 28. So this is 28, 27, 26. So let us. Nope, that is the wrong one. There we go. So 1, 2. I feel that. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, and where are you? 26. There you are. I hope you enjoyed getting your package, Kitty. I think it was Kitty. You scrolled off the top of my screen, so I'm not certain now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So next up on the itinerary, we get to make these braces, which look like we get to take these guys and cut it in half. So here we go. Ooh, I would love to, Phoenix, please, if you make some clay frogs, I would love to see them. I am going to assume that Squishy would love to see them too, but I cannot speak for other people. Nor should I. I love how I look towards my microphone and express as if you can see my expression, but you cannot. I love that snap. I don't know if it picks up on the mic, but I love that snap of the snap of the brook sometime. Do I just build all of these? I'm really kind of not paying attention. I think that I just use up the rest of these to build these boards. That sounds correct. I'm not exactly counting. Good night, Peachy. Enjoy your night. Oh boy. We get colors. Well, I can't choose a color. I'm not in the cold. I'm a bun. I can't be a frog. I'm just an observer. It looks like I got to use all of these. And these just go in right here. Snap the apple. Frog bun. Don't bake frogs. Do not bake the frogs in a bun. Okay, I see how this works. I see how this works. Do frogs have ears? Do... All hail the virtual boy. That's the... Or what, just a bun? You know the froggy chair from Animal Crossing, just the bun sitting on the froggy chair? Okay, let's flip this over. Okay, we need 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then you two. Looks like these go down the center. Just copy the paste type. I've worked myself into a pit for sure. Like I've worked into a corner there because I'll be honest, like cutting things out in GIMP is my least favorite activity. And I've built a brand on top of that. So if I get lazy with that, you'll have to forgive me. Oh boy. Phoenix, why not both? Give Squishy a crown made of the favorite color. And then we have these hinges, which go in. Squishy is a princess deserving a crown. You dropped this, queen. That's my meme. Interessant. Kitty, I'm sorry. And Squishy, I am very sorry. But no, we cannot put a bun crown and put it on top of the frog. Because the bun is not allowed to top the frog. There's a 30-second delay, and I'm scared now. Because in 10 more seconds, I face the consequences of my actions. interesting approach. Oh, I'm stuck again. So, interesting approach with this. With this thing here, because you have this panel, and then you have, I don't know what kind of, this is a sort of panel, but it's not quite the same. I don't skip. I've created a monster. How does this work here? Like this? Yes. Oh, okay. So these two were done differently, and I might have these backwards. I might have done this wrong. Let's see here. So, is there an orientation? No, I think I just screwed this up completely. So these two are correct, and then I need to replace these two. And flip the script here. Squishy writes good scripts. I'm sure Squishy could write a frog script all the same. I'll be completely honest, I do actually have my own frog script planned. But I'll leave it at that. I don't know when frogs will. And if you don't worry about it being good or not, to be completely honest, I haven't read it, but I mean, like, when it's a meme, it doesn't always have to be good. I'm sorry, like people are there for the meme at that point, so getting kicked out of an Olive Garden is a bit of a meme. I think you can, if you own that, then you're fine. My, oh my. Now, brown cow. Let us do something here. I'm just going to dump these aside. And let's see if I can avoid doxing myself. So first order of business is going to be, to bump the camera. Then I'm going to take a photo. Don't be afraid, kitty. Don't be afraid. Now, here, let me hide the camera for a moment. And then, wait, I gotta do one more thing with the camera first. I forgot something with the camera. Here, I need to do something else here. Just to. There we go. Now. I'm dropping everything. I know. It's for my safety. Let's see if we've been blinded. Oop. Oh, it's upside down. Let's fix that. Let's fix this. Transform. Reset, transform. There we go. So that's the completed piece, along with the boy. No, that was good. Yeah, I'm really happy with how this turned out. I just wish that the color balance on this camera was better. Friend, the person whose house I was at for the birthday party had a, I'm sorry boy, but the other mushroom was cuter. You are great. I love you, boy. Oh, I'm sure you could. I crocheted this mushroom. I found a pattern online. Cute mushroom, cute mushroom. Yeah, this was, I do not remember the name of the pattern, but it was online. Now I'm holding this up because I have, like, nothing that I can hold this with. Oh, I'm sorry, Phoenix. Here, boy, you can leave. There, okay. Keep Phoenix fancy. So that was good. I really enjoyed it doing that, and I'm very happy to have been able to finally do that. Now, I'll probably do the cherry blossoms in my own time. Eat the Lego. I don't suggest eating the Lego, but ooh, that sounds so good. An Animal Crossing star fragment, Kitty. I hope that turns out good for you. Bring him back. Bring back the. Okay, Phoenix. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. There. The boy's back. The boy is back. Oh boy. We need the mushroom. I need to figure out where to put this bonsai, because where I was originally going to put it is not going to work. But I'm so excited. I cannot eat Lego. I'm sorry. Now, with that out of the way, it is 9:45 where I am. I was supposed to be in bed a half hour ago. So, it's been absolutely fantastic. It's been absolutely fantastic, but this is where we close things out for the night. Thank you all so much for coming by. I couldn't have imagined a better way of spending the night, to be completely honest. This has been an absolute treat. We'll have to do this again sometime. I don't know when. No Lego eating ASMR. I will go to sleep after I make the community post. Thank you all so much. I'll see you again sometime. And get some sleep. Enjoy your night.